What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we have an awesome VHS and DVD haul, mostly VHS. We got some good ones in here. Lots of horror movies, which I'm excited about. I know those are very popular as well for VHS collectors, and honestly a pretty decent overall variety as well. So let's dive in. All right, so here is this big bag of VHS and DVDs. We've been doing a lot of garage sailing lately. Make sure you check out our last video if you're into the video game hauls. Mainly we upload video game stuff, but we're starting to get a couple DVD movie hauls as well. There's definitely been lots of that being picked up too. So if you're here just for movies and stuff, make sure you subscribe because there's always movies popping up on the channel as well, even though we're primarily a video game channel. But anyways, we're gonna get into this bag. Here we go. And we're gonna start with the VHS tapes for this video. We have more of them than we do have DVDs. And we kind of focused on horror. That's kind of the theme of this video, but there are other ones that are more like thriller. There are a couple other random DVDs too. So it is mostly horror, so there are some good ones in this. And this is Spectre. I actually don't know this one. Let me know though if this is a good one that's worth watching. Essentially what happened was there was a big bin of donation tapes for a community garage sale. They had 4 for $1. So I ended up getting 11 VHS tapes and I found some DVDs at a separate garage sale. So that's kind of how we got all these good stuff coming up. And next is The Haunting. And these are all in really great shape, by the way. And I gotta test them still, but they all look very, very good and very clean on the inside. They have a bit of dust and stuff. They've been sitting around for a long time, of course, but overall, really happy with the shape. I picked the ones that were in the better shape. There were a few others that were pretty beat up, but luckily the ones that I grabbed were in the best shape and were honestly the best movies. However, there was one issue with a couple of them, and that is that they had this permanent marker writing of Sandy here on a few of the tapes, so I don't know if I'll be able to get that off because this is sort of like a paper slipcover over top of them, but we will look into that and see if we can. If you have any tips or tricks, let me know, see if I can get that off in any way without ruining the beautiful forehead here. But Hannibal, great movie, not exactly horror, but you know, kind of fits the vibe. And that brings us to our next movie, which is a sealed copy of Silence of the Lambs. The seal is pretty good as well. I don't think this one had any damage. I honestly can't remember. Yeah, it looks like a good seal, so that's very cool. I'm not sure if this is worth anything sealed. I haven't looked into the values of these movies yet, but just seeing sealed VHS, I mean, they're pretty common, but I always find it pretty cool. This one should come off fairly easily because it is on the plastic wrap, so that should be no problems there. But already, look guys, we got a pretty decent haul coming here, but it gets better. Starting off with the first movie that I picked up, the one that made me think, okay, I'm gonna grab at least 3 others because I have to get this one. They had the original Scream here. And fantastic movie, fantastic series, of course. I still have yet to see the newest one. I really wanted to see that in theaters when it came out, but I just got too busy. But really, really nice shape. And you won't believe what I found next. It was Scream 2. So, of course, I'm like, all right, now I need 2 more movies. I need 2 more movies to find. I can't remember which ones I grabbed next, but I was looking for quite a while. There was a few hundred tapes for sure at this community sale, but also in really nice shape. And I can't wait to not only test these, but watch these. That's gonna be fun. I haven't seen those in forever. And, of course, we got lucky. We found the 3rd one as well. So we got the trilogy here on the VHS. And again, really nice shape. I wonder if they've even watched these. That's how clean they look and how like new they seem for after all these years. So that's always really, really cool. They were just thrown on a table as well. And you know, they came from some big bins. So it's kind of shocking that they are all in nice shape. Some of them at the sale weren't, but. And then related to the Scream series in a way, we have Scary Movie 3, some of my favorite movies of all time. I mean, I've laughed so hard watching these movies. I've watched them so many times. I watched them as a kid. Probably not the best movie for a kid to be watching, but I mean, I've loved them ever since. They are a classic. This is not the one with the Scream parody, but this one was always my favorite one. Scary Movie 4, close second, but if you haven't seen these and you like funny movies that rip off other movies, you gotta watch this. These are great. So it is sealed. Not a great seal, as you can see, but that's okay. I'd probably rip that open and watch it anyway. And because we grabbed so many horror there, I kind of started just branching out, trying to grab a few other movies that seemed pretty good, that were kind of in the same similar feel. I don't know this movie, I haven't seen it, but it's got some good actors there, Bruce Willis, Madeline Stowe, and Brad Pitt, and kind of fits the vibe. I don't know if it's actually horror or more of like a thriller or action movie, but I didn't really read this or look into it much. I just grabbed it because it was in good shape and seemed pretty decent. And then we have another one, which again, I kind of just grabbed right at the end. The lady said, just grab whatever, and I was kind of running out of time, and I grabbed what I wanted, which were mainly these ones here, and then I kind of just grabbed a couple extras. So this is Tomb Raider. Again, I'm fortunate that it has the Sandy there written on it, but hopefully we can get that off, and otherwise it's in really good shape. And this is kind of just a really cool art and a good piece for collectors, I feel like. Again, probably not worth anything, I don't know. I didn't really have a chance to look it up while I was there, but for 25 cents a piece, and then having a few extras thrown in for free, I couldn't really argue, I couldn't really complain about that. And next is a beautiful, beautiful copy of The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, special extended VHS edition. The seal is in really nice shape. I don't think there's any, there we go, there's a bit of a tear there, but other than that, it's in pretty nice shape, and this is a really cool piece. Again, I have to look if this is worth anything at all. It probably isn't. A lot of the VHS with the most common movies aren't worth a whole lot, but you never know. You really don't. I'll put on screen what it's going for. But again, either way, it was super cheap for me, and I can't complain about that. So I have a small VHS selection. It's going to be hard not to keep any of these for myself. These will be going into the inventory. We only had 2 movies in our inventory left, and I stopped bringing them to shows, so now I can start bringing a bin back with VHS tapes. And now we have a pretty nice curated selection here, mostly horror, action, that kind of stuff, some popular titles. And then the other 2 movies are TMNT and Power Rangers, and this last VHS for the video goes along with those. We have a beautiful clamshell, a yellow clamshell of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. And I always love the colored clamshells. If you've been watching my video game pickups, you know I always love games that come in different cartridge colors, or the cases are steelbook, stuff like that. Just something to make it a little bit more unique, and that's what they've done with this one, and I really like that. I'm gonna be honest, I watched a lot of Jimmy Neutron as a kid, but never was one of my favorites. So I never actually watched this movie. Let me know if this was one of your childhood movies that you liked watching. I'm probably gonna watch it before I put it in the inventory. It's going to be hard not to keep the Scream movies or Scary Movie 3, but those will be going in the inventory. Scary Movie 3, might keep that one. Those are our VHS tapes. We have a few DVDs, and going to start us off with one that we've got a few of these in the past, but not for a very long time, and that's including games or DVDs. We finally got another WWE item. This is Judgment Day 2007, and man, again, around the time I was watching, I think bigger on it in 2008, so I don't remember watching this pay-per-view live or anything, but I've probably seen clips of these over the years on YouTube. But we have lots of great matches here. We have the famous 3-on-1 handicap match for the ECW Championship. Bobby Lashley takes on Mr. McMahon, Shane McMahon, and Umaga. That one's a classic. And then CM Punk versus Elijah Burke. I used to love having them on my roster in GM mode on 2008. And we got the World Heavyweight Championship match, Edge versus Batista, and a few more great matches there as well. If you like WWE stuff, we did a huge WWE only haul quite a bit ago, one of our earlier videos. That will pop up on screen now. That one was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy that. If you love wrestling stuff, you will definitely enjoy that one. And next up is another sort of collectible movie. This one's not worth a whole lot. I do remember that because I looked it up quite a while ago. But this one was very clean, looked pretty much brand new. And I can't complain. I think this was $1 at a garage sale. I think I got this one on my way to the community sale. So that's pretty cool. Add that to our unique library of DVDs that we carry. And our last one is an absolute classic. I used to watch this with my grandfather as a kid. It is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So many good lines from this. This is the special edition, which comes with this cool scratchy case. I don't know what you call them. And it comes with the 2 discs, of course. So quite the classic right there. I'm definitely watching that because I don't own this DVD myself, so I'm definitely watching that before I put it out. But overall, guys, today was a fantastic haul. I did get a few PS3 games as well, but I'm gonna hold off showing them until I get a few more, either in trade-ins or other garage sales in the future. So keep an eye out for that. I really appreciate the support on the videos so far. I hope you're enjoying the movie hauls and video game hauls. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe for more awesome content, and we'll see you in the next video.